morning to our special guest of honor, Mohammad Buheji, Dr. Doni Ahmed Abdullah, Mr. Paul Kakoti, other respected invited guests, our respected MD sir, principal sir, my colleagues, students and their parents. I welcome you all to the meet of Indian Technical Institute 2019. This is Rani Deepa Sekhia. I am your host for today on behalf of Indian Technical Institute. Indian Technical Institute was founded in 2009 with a mission to encourage economic growth and development and enhance the quality of life by providing quality education, counseling, training in various sectors of life. We are one of the leading vocational training institutes in Northeast India, which is affiliated under SCVT. Now, let me introduce to you to our special guest, Dr. Mohammad Buheji. Dr. Mohammad Buheji is the founder of International Institute of Inspirational Economy, and he is also the founder of Youth Economy. His contribution towards innovation, inspiration, change management, and enhancement of competition is more than for 25 years. He has also published more than 700 peer-reviewed journal and conference papers and 21 books in subjects of socio-economic problem solving, power of thinking, lifelong learning, quality of life inspiration, and competitiveness. He also has 8 books in English about knowledge economy, inspiration engineering, resilience economy, youth economy, exploration labs, socio-economic problem solving, and curiosity. Later, he is also a winner of many awards, including the latest Seaman Best Research Award for 2017. I would also like to thank Mr. Paul Kakoti to introduce us to our special guest and give us a chance to interact with him. Thank you. Now our principal sir and MD sir will facilitate our special guest. Now, our honorable guest, Dr. Mohammad Buheji and Dr. Doina Abdullah will say some words.
For 30 minutes. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, do you hear me in the back? Yes? The back also? No seats for you here? Because you came late maybe. Okay. I hope you can see the screen. If you can see the screen, at least you can see me. I don't think you can miss me. Right? So, I'm very happy to be here. And I'm not sure if I have written the name right. In the IT Narabdara Engineering College. I heard a lot from Paul about this college. You are doing great work compared to your facilities. He sent me also some photos, and I was really inspired by, you know, even though you have limited facilities, you are still doing a great job. So I chosen for you a lecture called Keep Up Your Youth, okay? We believe in youth economy that youth is not only at youth time. You know, what is the youth time? It is from age 13 till age now they say 35, right? And they're raising the age. But I believe that I have youth economy also. I have youth spirit. I don't have youth energy, but I have youth spirit. Many people like me who have youth spirit, they started to think about changing the whole world. Why? Because youth is, what is youth? Youth is about taking risk, trying to do a different thing, trying to explore the world, trying to leave a legacy during your adolescence, going to adolescence time. So youth is really a powerful time. And through youth, we can create a bigger economy. We can change the whole world. Many changers of the world today, and they became billionaires from money point of view, or they became popular in their legacy, including Steve Jobs and others, Bill Gates. If you notice, they did this change when they were young. Even the most popular people in the world who left a legacy, including Gandhi and other people, they would have not discovered their youth, their power, if they didn't use their youth time. And this including for boys and girls. It's including for male and females. Okay. So it's very important that we understand that youth is a power that God has given us, okay, during our time, so that we try to create something during this critical period, from period of 13 years old till years of 35 years old. But as I said, you'll end up also doing a legacy if you start to keep up your youth, as we are trying to do here. Not sure why it's not moving. A little bit slow. Okay. So I don't want to take a long time. I think our presenter, she mentioned that we focus on quality of life, we focus on resilience. What means quality of life? If I say you should have quality of life, or I want to have quality of life, what does it mean? I want to hear from you guys. It's like a discussion more. What means quality of life? Anyone? You can say even if you are wrong, not a problem. No, nothing right or wrong. What means quality of life? Means taking choices, having more choices, right? The more you have choices in life, you decide what do you want to be, what your legacy you want, then it means that you are having quality of life. So quality of life requires from us that we have not only good education, we should have good learning. You know the difference between learning and education? You might be a good in education, you might be a student, but you don't have enough learning. Okay? Learning is ability to create a difference, ability to change your mindset. Okay? So it's not about how much you know, it's about your mindset. My son Abdurrahman, he has some disabilities, small disabilities, but he is one of the best, not only students, one of the best people who influenced me, which I became also an inspiring person. He used to beat me, and he had a mild cerebral palsy. You know, half of his body is weak, okay, compared to the other half of his body. But he is now a doctor. By the way, he's graduating this after only 1 week from today, and he have a business, and he is a teacher and a trainer for people with disabilities. When he was young, he used to beat me on swimming. And I used to tell him, how come you swim faster than me, even though you have disability? And he said, Baba, it's not about how much you do. It's not about how much you learn, you get into education. It's not about getting only A grade. It's about the way you do it. It's about the way you do it. So can you repeat after me? It's not about how much you do. Can you repeat after me? I want to hear you. It's not about how much, it's about the way you do it. We'll repeat it again. It's not about how much you do. It's about the way you do it. So in life, for example, we find lots of people, they are less educated, but still they became entrepreneurs. Still they change the world. So it's not only about education. It's not about being an engineer. By the way, in my background, I am bioengineer, okay? I have double major, bioengineering and mechanical engineering. But I end up to do something else. Because I found that my contribution, because I'm an engineer, my mindset is to crack problems relevant to poverty, migration, problems whatever, different problems in the world, okay? So I use my engineering skills. I didn't stay in engineering. I was a good engineer, but then I shifted. because I started to believe that I can make more legacy. Okay, so that's maybe introduction about us in general. I know that you can't see that, for that I'm trying to tell you about what we do. We focus on establishing models in different economies. So I was telling our friend there, and I'll tell you also, I will speak later to your principals also, is that the focus here is to do projects with you guys, especially youth. We want to bring from you entrepreneurs, not as a person, but as a group. Because unfortunately, most of our countries, emerging economy, developing economy, always we focus on creating success story for one person. We want to make success story through a group of people, where they can manage to change their society. Okay, so that's the goal. The goal also is that you learn through these projects that we are going to do with you, is that problems bring opportunities. I'm called that I am complex problem solver. So I solve complex problems. And so in industries, in societies, you name it, in education, everywhere, I go and I solve it in different way. Why? My mindset is now trained that I don't see a solution for a problem. Okay? If I start to see a solution for a problem, then I'll say, please give me money, help me to solve this problem. So I'll be more resource dependent. I'll be more dollar or rupees dependent. Okay? I started to see opportunities in a problem. So every problem has opportunities inside it. And we should explore this. We should learn. Our mindset should see what inside the problem again? Opportunities. Excellent. So that's what we do. And we believe that every one of us have wealth of assets. Maybe I am wealthier than you in money-wise. But I'm not wealthier than you guys, especially now, in energy, isn't it? Your energy now as yours is better than me. Maybe, for example, even my social relation, social assets. You know social assets? Mean how many people you know, how many people, you have good friends in neighborhood and so on, okay? Or in school and so on. This is, by the way, another type of asset that we can focus on. So what we are saying that over time, we are trying to focus on creating exploration into your intrinsic powers. Unfortunately, most of people, especially in developing countries, they think about extrinsic powers. I need to get help in order to create a change. No, you don't need to do that. And for that we talk about this cycle, okay? That youth is about what? First of all, it is about something that is now being studied since 1890s till today. That youth is becoming a bigger source of economy. It is a continuous emerging. Now, by the way, even those who stay out of school and out of work, still they have energy and they start to do changes. And youth is about now changing the mindset. And let me go through details of that. So in general, we are now having emerging generation. What means emerging generation? We call you, most of you, is born, most of you, before 1990s. After 1990s, sorry. Okay, isn't it? Most of you, except your teachers, maybe 80s. For me, I'm in 60s. So for me, they call us the baby boom generation. My generation, okay? You can see baby boom, okay? But your generation, they call them generation me. What means me? It means that you want to leave a legacy. It means you want to leave, you want to make a differentiation in your village, or in your country, or in your city, or in the world. Okay? For that, lots of Indians today, they are controlling even America. Okay? Because there's nothing now to do that you are national of certain country, you cannot work in any other country. That's number one. Number two, this generation have some selfishness, but also built with it selflessness. Okay? So both of them is helping us to create a change. So for that we need to understand what generation we are. Each one of you, you are born with lots of possibilities. You can, even if you come from the slums, and I work with in Mumbai or in different cities in India and Bangladesh, different areas. We gone to Morocco, Bosnia, different countries, and we found that even those who come from slums, they are sometimes better than going to best schools, okay? Because they can create a change. I know swarm, so I'm trying to hurry up, not to take a long time as I thought I would do. Okay. So the other issue is that now we are starting to be the highest dependency ratio is where youth is taking care of dependency ratio. What means dependency? More youth are coming into the jobs. Okay? Either they become job seekers, which is I hope most of you should not go for job seeking, and most of them now try to become what? Job creators. And I would like to work with you guys. And how many of you want to come job creator? How many of you want to come job creator, not job seeker? Want to be creating jobs for others? Okay, excellent. Only one guy, I will work with him. So I want to meet that guy later. Okay, you understand the difference? Do you understand my English, by the way? Yes or no? Okay. You know the difference between job creator, job seeker? So only one person wants to be...
No, there is one outside.
One outside? Okay. Okay, so usually we focus on these job creators. Why? Because the idea is that we should not go for all of us job seeking. We should create jobs for others by being entrepreneurs. Okay? And that's the goal of our project. As I told you, over time, this generation that you can't see it there, but this generation is the age of empowering. Okay? Means what? Means you are adaptable. You can adapt. Even though you graduate engineer, but you don't need to work in engineering. Let's say, don't go tomorrow and say, come to your principal and tell them, oh, I didn't find a job. No, we created you as a teacher. I'm teaching also in university. We created you not as students of engineering only. We created you a lifelong learner, which means you should be adaptable to different type of jobs. Which means, for example, you might be tomorrow working in water-related business. Okay, there is an issue in water all over the world. Okay, or food-related business. But still, you can apply your engineering skills and mindset, and this is what makes a difference overall. We did a study. I was telling the other school. We visited today a school this morning, and I was telling the principal there. We did a study in Bahrain for high school students. There was 17,000 students in this study, high school. We found these students who are inspiring, who want to create a change, not want to be job seekers, to create a change in the world. They have three major characteristics. One of them, they have worked during their study time. They've been working, not only going to school without work. How many of you working while you are studying? How many of you working while you are studying? Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, you should be working while you are studying. Part-time? Yes? You are working? Okay, what you are working with? Huh? Working with your parents? Okay, so anyway, whatever you are working, I prefer that before you graduate, you work. Even if the school arrange for you some work. Okay, that's one of the signs that we found. Second thing, we found that these people, they work for NGOs. Or they come from poor family or problem-related families. So it's opposite of what we believe. It's not necessarily if you are A student, you'll find a job. Sometimes you are C student, and you'll find a job or you create a job. Okay? I'm not encouraging you not to be A student. I'm A student. Okay, and I believe that to be a good student is very important. But I'm encouraging also to think about life. You know the difference of our school today in this college and School of Life? What is the difference? The difference is very simple. In this school, we learn, we go to the lab, we do some tests, we do troubleshooting, right, to solve a problem, and then we get exam, right, in order to pass, right? In School of Life, it's totally opposite. School of Life, first you learn by mistake, and then first you make a mistake, then you learn. So first you get challenged, and then you learn. And this is the school, by the way, of Steve Jobs, Edison, those people who brought a major change in life, especially relevant to engineering discipline. So you should have both, the School of Life and School of School. Both of them is very important in our life. And that's a study we did, by the way, a lot in Bahrain. So I believe that we should go and be interactive with our society. I need from you a promise today that you go back and think about what I'm saying. Don't finish school, your college, even if you are in the last semester, okay? Try to find a job before you finish, even if it is a small job. Even if it's a job that you carry bricks, at the end of the day, it makes a lot of difference for what you want in life. The more you test yourself while you are in school, the more you'll know what you want to live in this life, because our life is very important, and this is the thing we can create a difference. And I'm telling you here, the more we have shocks in life, the more we can create a legacy. And maybe our slogan, always Dr. Dunya says about our slogan, you can see our slogan there, all of you there, it's like a spiral, right? It's ups and downs. The more we test ourselves, we'll have major failure in the beginning, see? And the cycle will be less and less with time, okay? So let's have this in our mind, so that yes, okay? Can you show them again? Thank you, teacher. So this teacher is just telling you about this cycle. See this cycle? The more we have challenges, the more our cycle will be less. Means what? Our success story will be better. Okay? So in the beginning you might have major failures when you try to do your own, depend on yourself. But with time you'll become having a legacy over time. Okay? And for that we say, it's about this now today. This is my son Abdullah. He did his master in innovation engineering. Maybe interesting for you. Now there is innovation design, right? And there's something in UK coming up in different countries called innovation engineering. One of the things he did about game, and he sold this game to Amazon. You know Amazon, right? Okay? So he sold this game to Amazon. It's a game by cards. So they will know how to create a change by this game. So what is the game? It's based on the same mindset. You should have a goal. If you don't have a goal in life and you don't visualize your goal, it means your life will be a waste. Of course you'll be waiting for someone to give you a job. But if you have a goal in life, even if you take today a small job, tomorrow you look for another job. So you should every night sleep on a dream. Okay? Repeat after me. Life is about 4 Ds. Repeat after me. Life is about 4 Ds.
What?
Okay? The first D is dream. The first D is dream. Repeat after me.
The first D is dream.
The second D is about desire. Okay, the third D is about determination. The fourth D is about dedication. I repeat it again. The first D is about what?
Dream.
Dream, right? The second D is about desire. The third D is about determination. The last D about dedication, right? These 4 Ds makes a lot of difference in our life. And I am sure, 100%, most of us, including maybe our teacher, except me, maybe, or some other people who want to make a legacy, we didn't write this down. What type of dream I want, what type of desire I want, what type of dedication, even if we change it every year. But you have to have this dream, and I'm telling you, I'm writing this dream every day in my mind, and I have it in my board wherever I sit. In my home, in my office, in my laptop. I can show you that. Okay? Why? Because I believe on that. Okay? You start to believe, this is what they call it, people with life purposefulness. You know why you're living. God has given us as humans a soul, a mind, a spirit, and a heart, and what? A mindset. So these things is, if we don't use them, we'll end up losing our, our legacy in life. Okay, I'll ask you one question so that you believe in this dream. What is the difference between us and the nearest animal to us? What is the nearest animal to us? What's the nearest animal to us? Is the chimpanzee. You know chimpanzee, right? The chimpanzee is the nearest animal to us in the brain and in the way they look, right? From the animals. Still, our brain is different than the chimpanzee. All of us, we have 4 lobes in our brain. Okay? I'm sure maybe they have taught you in school or here. Okay? The most important lobe is the frontal lobe, the one in front here. For that, if all our prayers, whether we are Hindu or Christian or Muslims, we use here, right? Even they put here, right? Why? Because the forefront of the head is very important. And this is the area where it is less used by humans. They say Einstein, you know Einstein, right? As engineers, all of you know Einstein. Okay? Einstein used only 13% of his whole brain. And where he used it here. Okay? This brain, unfortunately, are not used by humans. Why? Because they don't like to get challenges in life. The more we get challenged towards our dream, the more we burn our cortex, means the upper area of the brain. Okay? So we should not live a life without challenge. Life is about 3 C's, not 4 now. Life is about 3 C's. Can you repeat after me? Life is about 3 C's. The first C is about challenge. The second C is about chance. The third C is about change. If we don't get challenge, we'll not find chances, we'll not change. Okay? If we don't get these 3 C's, which is what again? Repeat after me. Challenge, chance, change, then we'll not reach our what? Dream, desire, determination, dedication. Right? So they are very related. And for you all, it is your time to create what? This change and this challenge and to find these chances. And this is what I'm talking about. This is my son Abdullah. He's used it to find, to solve problems. And we brought a book about that, by the way, it's called Growth Economy. So at the end of the day, what is the purpose of my visit? I want to conclude here and leave for you any questions to ask me, okay? Because I know that it's work, and I don't want to keep you sitting for 1 minute without feeling you are benefiting, okay? I came here to India, especially to Assam this time, so that we find projects through our leaders, collaboration with our leaders, and also our brother Paul, okay, and through you guys who invited us, so that we do projects. We call it socio-economic project. So if you want to collaborate with me through your school, I am willing to collaborate with you also. Okay? We can give you some fund, not big fund, very small fund, to start doing projects so that you feel challenged. This fund is not for you, it's for the community. So you should find something in the community, there is a problem. Okay? Where your school will be the sponsor and we will be helping your school to do some change. For example, a poverty area where they need something, maybe solar energy, anything that's relevant to us, or putting TV or education for people who's not coming, okay? Something that we can do together. This is, we call it socio-economic project. This have to go through steps. First thing, we as engineers, we have to use our observation, means our senses, including our visual observation. Then we see the opportunities, because we said opportunities is the source of the problems, and the problems is relevant to opportunities. For that, we want to create an outcome. After a while, we say, okay, because we have done this as a college students, now this is very important to put in your CV, more important, I believe, than your certificates only. Okay? The more you claim today, when people they get you on Google or any place, if you want to be a job seeker, why they will take you? They will not take you because you have finished from this school or that school. They'll take you because what you have done during your life. And what is your ambition? What's your dream? Okay? So I hope that I managed to cover some of you. I thought that now we can cover more. But for the sake of time, because it's war, I believe that I stop and listen to you. I want to hear from you some questions, better than just saying goodbye without questions. Before we go, also I want to take a pledge with you. Okay, so to encourage you to be more job seekers and to create a change. So I'll leave the floor for our introducer. She managed, if there is any questions, you are welcome to ask. Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Have you understood everything which sir has said? Yes. Do you have any questions to ask?
If you understand, means you'll ask. If you didn't understand, you'll not ask. So we ask so that we come back again.
Anyone who want to be an entrepreneur, who want to start his own business? Anyone?
Or want to do a project?
Come. Come. Come, come.
Coming? Give him applause, give him applause. Come here and tell us what you want to do. Your name and what you want to do. Let him say whatever he is. I haven't prepared okay, no problem.
Stand there, so the mic.
This is first challenge for you. Okay? Tell us what you want to do. You can bring the mic? Good. This is what happened to me first time.
So actually my idea is very simple. Life is full of problems right now. So actually what I want to change is that to find the easiest solution for most of the problems, like many people found. For example, if you want to transfer money, we have to be, it was very tough and difficult, but now it's very easy for online purposes. Like my idea is also simple to find many hard problems and find the solution, very easy solutions for them. Like I haven't prepared now, so I'm very nervous, sir.
No problem.
Sorry for that. But my idea is very simple, like to find a solution for the difficult problems, easier solution, and I think that's the main thing that can work now.
Right. Okay, let me interact with you. So see, this is what we want, guys. This is a good example of what you want. We don't want you to come up with fixed ideas. We want you to go today and go and observe what are the problems in your society. What is a simple idea, but nobody has done it. Everybody think about it, and we have lots of ideas. And for that, in our school, in our aspiration economy and youth economy, what we say is different between having ideas and different between thinking. Okay, there is difference. We bring every second as a humans at least 5,000 to 50,000 ideas. Like you bring 50,000 ideas per second. You get older like me, I'm now 55, 56, your ideas will become slower. Because maybe you'll become wise, you lose energy, but you have many ideas, right? And you see that many ideas you think every day about it, but someone else have done it after a few days, right? So, oh, I had this idea, but you didn't do anything about it. Someone else have done something about it. So I want you to not to bring ideas, to think about what is the problem in the society. That's what makes a difference. That's what will be a business entrepreneur or a social entrepreneur or job creator or even a good employee, a good entrepreneur, we call it, a good employee. Okay? You should think what is the problems around you. Because it's a shame, you know. Every day you leave a house, you see there is beggars, you see there is people, maybe housemaid or something like this, they are working, but you don't do anything about it. Or you see people, pollution, you see people maybe with disabilities, but they don't have any facility to, you know, for example, roads to go through, or they don't have wheels and so on. So you should think about problems relevant to a general community in your village, and from that you take it over. And what you give an example, exactly what you are looking for. An idea where even though it will look simple, but the whole world will learn from it. This transferring money came because someone needed something, right? To transfer the money. Do you know Khan Academy, right? How many know Khan Academy? Khan Academy is a website, well, most popular website, teach you lots of things, electronic, electrical engineering, physics, whatever. Okay? You can find it in the website, free. How it started? It started by this guy. He had a cousin in different state in America. He's from, I think, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever, okay? But at the end of the day, he created this website. Because he found there is lots of people like his cousin, they need help to teach them. Okay? He became now a billionaire. This guy. Because why? He's got lots of funds and so on. Most of the businesses we see around us, solution came because there was a need. But nobody has addressed it. It was a small need for a small village. But then it spread all over the world. So that's what we want to work with you, because that's what makes a legacy. You know what means legacy? Means people will get inspired and copy it. So if you have an idea and he made it successful, I can take it to Mauritania, where people are dying from thirsty, there is hunger. Okay? Sub-Saharan areas, they are more poor than India now. Okay? So that's the idea. Now my idea can be affecting others by my way of thinking. Not because I have an idea I want to do, no. I have to study first, what is the situation? You have to convince us what is the situation that we're going to solve with this idea. Clear? Okay. Any other questions? No questions? I'm really not happy to come back again. Okay? Okay, give him applause. Give him applause. What's your name?
Gaurav Singh. Gaurav Singh.
Okay, give Gaurav Singh another applause because he started. Okay, and now our friend, what's your name?
Himanshu Chaudhary, sir.
Come on.
Himanshu Chaudhary.
Okay, so tell us what's your idea. Come.
I just want to say today that we all are educated here, but we are in lack of job, placements, and those are the problems now here in Assam. We just need more organizations and good jobs and everything that we can start from our early age. That's what I need.
Excellent. Okay. Give them applause again for this idea. I think Paul, he told me many times about unemployment, okay, issue. And unemployment, by the way, it can be only through three ways. Okay. First way is to look for a job. Okay. Second thing is then to create a job, which means become entrepreneur, right? First one is to look for a job. Second thing, actually four ways. First one is that to wait for someone to come to you, to get you employed, which will not happen in India, I'm sure. Okay, because lots of young people like you. So in Arab countries, they come for you to employ you, because they have money, right? But here, no, there is lots of demand on the government. They cannot employ everybody. So first thing is that you look for a job. And many of you, I think, from my experience in India, want to be in the army, officer or something like this, okay? Second thing is to look for a general job in oil industry, for example, okay? But the second one is what? The third one, sorry, is to be a job creator. I am telling you there is a third way. Is that to be a social entrepreneur, which means you create jobs for others, okay? Not by finding your own company, but doing projects that will bring profit for you. Because even social work can bring profit for you. Okay? Lots of projects that we started to do. Well, for example, I'll tell you an example of something we found throughout the poverty areas we've gone. Lots of poor people or poverty area, they bring products. Like, for example, souvenirs, like this. But what's their problem? They cannot sell it. Okay? So, for example, just putting a website to help these people how to sell these things, you are making a difference. And taking a profit margin with them. You are raising their profit margin and you are getting a profit margin. That's an example, and they can employ more people. So you are becoming an employer for many people, maybe more than business people. And that's what we are doing. We are looking for such projects that our friend he said, so that we create more jobs for others. Okay? For example, I'll tell you an example of what's happening in the world. Many people, many areas in the world, there is no water. And I think in India we used to have like this. So for example, we go to an area where it's called Gawahiti. It's between Mumbai and Nashik. It used to have water. Now there is no water. So people like you, they started to do dams, okay, and wells, so that they help them. Then people, engineers like you, they started to come and put irrigation system and put pumps. Okay, we came and they said, no, we not only you guys have done pumps, you have the irrigation, but the water is not clean. Let's put filters. So all of these are what ideas that bringing more jobs for people and making people life flourish throughout the world. It's not only here. So I hope, for example, some of you think about water-related business, food-related business, Okay, how to really recycle things in different ways. These things will bring lots of projects for you and for others. Okay, so that's maybe we can conclude now. Or any other questions? What do you want to say, Tommy? Okay.
Now Mr. Paul Kapoti will give us a speech in Assamese.
Good afternoon everyone, respected guests, respected professor, respected teachers and respected our guest lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Buheji and Dr. Dunia. So the thing is that you can see our youth. Okay, so our main goal is to youth development. So the thing is that our youth is very talented, okay? The thing is that lack of self-confidence. They can understand your presentation, they can understand everything, but some lack of self-confidence, they don't want to ask anything. So I'm going to say something in Assamese. So, okay, so namaskar, so okay. So my মোৰ ঘৰ শিৱসাগৰ আৰু মই গোৱা ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিত পঢ়ি আছোঁ তো মই কিছুমান আপোনাৰ ফোৰামৰ জৰিয়তে মই এই প্ৰজেক্টটো ইয়ালৈ আনিছিলোঁ এওঁলোক হয় ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ফাউণ্ডেশ্যন ঠিক আছে তো এওঁলোকে কাম কৰে ইউথ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট আৰু ৱমেন এম্পাৱাৰমেণ্টৰ কাৰণে তো এতিয়া ইউথ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট এতিয়া আপোনালোক যিমানখিনি আছে সকলো ইয়াত ইউথ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট হয় ঠিক আছে তো ইয়াৰ যিখিনি প্ৰেজেণ্টেশ্যন এই গোটেই প্ৰেজেণ্টেশ্যনটো হয় ইউথ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট about ইউথ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট তো ইয়াত কিবা যদি আপোনালোকে সুধিব বিচাৰিছে মই ভাবোঁ যে আমাৰ অসমৰ ইউথ বেছি টেলেণ্টেড কাৰণ আমি গোটেই বস্তুখিনি আমি প্ৰেক্টিকেলি পাইছোঁ আমি প্ৰব্লেমছ আমি প্ৰেক্টিকেলি পাইছোঁ আমি পভাৰ্টি দেখিছোঁ আমি আনএমপ্লয়মেণ্ট দেখিছোঁ আমাৰ ইয়াত কিমানখিনি প্ৰব্লেমছ হৈছে আমি গোটেইখিনি বস্তু সৰুৰ পৰা আমি যেনেকৈ ডাঙৰ হৈছোঁ আমি গোটেইখিনি বস্তু প্ৰেক্টিকেলি পাইছোঁ তো আমাক বেলেগকৈ আমি ক'তো গৈ একো এডুকেশ্যন ল'ব নালাগে যে ইয়াত অসমত প্ৰব্লেম কি হৈ আছে আমি যদি আমাতছে বেছি ভালকৈ কোনোৱে বুজাব নোৱাৰে যে কি প্ৰব্লেম হৈছে আৰু কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ প্ৰজেক্ট আহিলে আমি ইয়াত প্ৰজেক্ট কৰিব পাৰোঁ সেইটো চাগে আমি চবতছে বেষ্টকৈ আমি ক'ব পাৰোঁ ষ্টিল তোমালোকে চবেই ক'ব বিচাৰিছা মই জানো মোৰ প্ৰব্লেম হয় কেতিয়াবা ময়ো ক'ব বিচাৰোঁ কিন্তু কি হয় কওঁ নকওঁ এই ইংলিছটো কিবা কম ইংলিছত কিবা কম থাকি যাব কিবা এই মানুহে কি ভাবিব সেইটোৱে হৈছে এতিয়া বৰ্তমান বহুতে ক'ব বিচাৰিছে মই জানো বহুতে আহি ইয়াত ক'ব বিচাৰিছা ভাবিছা মই কিবা এটা কম ইয়াত আহি কাৰোবাৰ ভৰি কঁপিব মোৰো হয় তেনেকুৱা চ' এওঁলোক আহিছে বাঢ়ে নপা ঠিক আছে এওঁলোকে কাকো জাজ নকৰে কিবা ক'ব বিচাৰিছা অপৰচুনিটিজ পাইছা আহা নিজৰ টেলেণ্ট ইয়াত দেখুওৱা কুৱেশ্যন সোধা ঠিক আছে ইয়াত কোনোৱে জাজ নকৰে তুমি ইংলিছত কি কৈছা কি নাই সেইটো নাচায় চাব তোমাৰ কোৱালিটিজ যে তুমি কি বুজি পালা তুমি ছ'চাইটিৰ কাৰণে কি আনিব বিচাৰিছা কেনেকুৱা চেঞ্জেছ আনিব বিচাৰিছা ইয়াত আহি তুমি বুজোৱা যে কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ প্ৰজেক্ট হ'লে ইয়াত ডেভেলপমেণ্ট আহিব পাৰে কাৰণ এওঁলোকটো আহিছে বাহিৰৰ পৰা এওঁলোকেতো নাজানে ইয়াত কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ প্ৰব্লেম হৈছে যে আমি ইয়াত আহি উপজাচি প্ৰজেক্ট কৰিম বুলি ক'বতো তোমালোকেই লাগিব তো যেতিয়া ক'ব চান্স পাইছা এটা লিডাৰশ্বিপ কোৱালিটি লোৱা ইয়াত আহা কোৱা লাজ কৰিবলৈ একো নাই কাৰণ এওঁলোক ইয়াত আহিছে এওঁলোকে কাকো জাজ নকৰে যে ই কি কৈছে কি নাই মই আকৌ ৰিপিট কৰিছোঁ তোমালোকে ভাবিছা যে কোনোবাই মোক হাঁহিব বা কিবা কোনোৱে নাহে তুমি ইয়াত আহি ক'বা তেওঁলোকে বেছি ভালহে পাব ঠিক আছে আৰু কিবা কুৱেশ্যনছ আছে যদি মোক এছমিছত সোধা মই তেওঁলোকক ইংলিছত কনভে কৰিম কিবা আছে যদি সোধা কিবা যদি ইয়াৰ বিষয়ে যদি জানিব বিচাৰিছা মোক সোধা তেওঁলোকৰ বিষয়ে যদি কিবা জানিব বিচাৰিছা মোক সোধা কাৰণ এনেকুৱা অপৰচুনিটিজ কেতিয়াও নাহে তো যেতিয়া এটা ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ফাউণ্ডেশ্যনৰ ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল প্ৰফেচাৰ আহিছে তো তেওঁলোকৰ প্ৰেজেণ্টেশ্যনটো ৰেচপেক্টত থৈ আমিও তাৰ কিবা এটা আমি ইম্পৰ্টেঞ্চ দেখাব লাগে তো তোমালোক যেতিয়া ইয়াৰ ITI ষ্টুডেণ্টছ হয় ইমান ধুনীয়া আছে তোমালোক ডিচিপ্লিনত আছা তোমালোক ইউনিফৰ্মত আছা তেওঁলোকে যেতিয়া গাড়ী পাই নামিছে তেওঁলোক দেখি বহুত বেছি ভাল পাইছিলে যে এওঁলোকৰ লগত ফিউচাৰত বহুতখিনি কৰিব পৰা যাব তেনেকুৱা প্লেন লৈ অহা হয় যেতিয়া আমি ইয়ালৈ আহোঁ কাৰণ তেওঁলোক বাহিৰৰ পৰা আহিছে এনেই ইয়াত মষ্ট ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ঈদৰ টাইমত তেওঁলোকে আহিছে তেওঁলোকে আৰৱৰ ঈদ এৰি আহিছে তো আহিছে ইয়াত তেহেঁতে অসমৰ মানুহৰ কাৰণে না ফুৰিবলৈ তেওঁলোক অহা নাই হয় নাই তেওঁলোক আহিছে আমাৰ কাৰণে কাম কৰিবৰ কাৰণে তো কাৰোবাৰ কিবা ক'ব আছে যদি কিবা সুধিব আছে যদি সোধা আৰু ইয়াত তাত বস্তু ভিডিঅ' ৰেকৰ্ড হৈ আছে মেবি ইন ফিউচাৰত কাৰোবাৰ আৰু বেছি ভাল হ'ব তো এই অপৰচুনিটিজ লোৱা ইয়ালৈ আহা একো ভয় কৰিবলৈ একো নাই ঠিক আছে থেংক ইউ
I don't know what Paul said, but I think I felt what he said. What I told your principals and the leaders of the school, I am willing to come to stay for 3 days to do a workshop with you guys. Okay? This workshop, the purpose of this workshop, to push you for creating projects or celebrate projects. Okay, these guys who came out will be corresponding with you through Paul. Paul will take their names, right? Through school, okay? And through your school, of course, because you want to keep the name of the school, to appreciate them also. And then at the end of the day, I want to come during February, hopefully, okay, to do workshops so that all of you do projects. Before you graduate, the more you do projects, even if it is not directly financial, you'll know what you want to do in life. You'll understand the 4Ds. What's the 4Ds again? Dream, desire, determination, dedication. And what's the 3 C's? Chance, change, right? If we don't do these 3 C's, we'll not have this dream achievement. So this workshop is for this purpose. It's not about talking about dreams and so, no. Putting something into practical, okay? And we'll give you some seed funds, small funds, so that you start these projects, okay? So let's target this February and think about from now, don't come to the workshop if you don't have clear observations, not ideas, that you have gone and observed what your society problem, what you can do for unemployment, what you can do for helping poor people in different areas, okay? Because these are the ones that we will appreciate more and will work together on it. Before I conclude, usually with youth I get some energy. I told you I don't have energy, but your energy, but I have youth spirit, and I will challenge you to beat me in youth spirit, even though I am not young. Okay, I am a father of people maybe older than you now. So I have 6 children, all of them graduates now. Okay, and they are teaching or they are in medical school and so on. But I get the energy when I see people like you. So let's now take a pledge together. Can you stand up, please? Everybody, stand up. Okay. Raise your right hand up like this, as you are asking God. Left hand down. Left hand down. Okay, left hand down. Okay, right hand up, left hand, no. What is your right hand? Right hand? Khalas, clear, keep it up. Now left hand, raise it up, okay, down. It will be down, downside, yes. Clip it to your friend now, clip it. Right hand up, and left hand down, okay? Left hand, okay, so left hand is down, sorry, and right hand up, okay? Flip now like this to your friend. Flip it. Not like this. Don't do like this. Don't do like this, huh? This you can do only with your wife. Okay? This one only with your wife. You can do like this only. Okay? Clear?
Like this.
Yeah, like this. No, not like this. Like this, see? Not like this, not like this, like this.
Like this.
Because if you do like this, you'll fly now. Oh, I don't want you to fly because there is no limit. There's limit there, okay? Repeat after me. Okay? Repeat after me. Everybody, even teachers, huh? Repeat after me. Okay? Alone we are weak. I repeat for you. Alone we are weak. No, you are weak now. I want higher voice.
Okay.
Alone we are weak. No, I want the other school to hear us. What is the nearest school to you? I want them to come and hear us. Alone we are weak. No, we are still weak. Again. Alone we are weak. Yes, that's it. Say it from your stomach. Okay? I know you don't have my similar stomach, but try to make it stronger, okay? You say after us also, okay? Alone we are weak. Yeah, that's it. Alone we are weak. Together we are strong. Alone we are weak. Together we are strong. We shall work together. We shall work together. As a family. As a family. In mutual trust and responsibility. My opinion is not important. My idea is not important. The only thing of importance is the reality. finished already?
Thank you.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our most dignified guest of honor, Dr. Mohammad Buheji, the founder of International Institute of Inspirational Economy, Youth Economy Forums, and a veteran academician from the University of Bahrain. We are also immensely happy to welcome another stalwart and connoisseur, Dr. Dania Abdullah Ahmed, ma'am, Professor of Social Science, University of Bahrain. Sokran, ma'am. Well, in this modern age of competition and the survival of the fittest, whether in securing good job, a successful startup, or move ahead in any organization or business, there is the need for achieving that little extra effort as well as skill to get ahead of other competitors and organizations that requires to function at the optimum level to bring about the best in each and every student, individual. We need to imbibe in them a sense of integrity, perseverance, and teamwork. As we said, sir, alone we are weak, and together we are strong. The teamwork in us makes us capable and able to achieve anything that which seems impossible at the beginning, initially. Only the teamwork that gives us that extra energy. On behalf of Indian Technical Institute, Nalapara, Gawahiti, a premier institute for technical education in the entire state, I welcome our guest with all my heart, and I'm sure that your invigorating speeches will inspire and motivate our students in building confidence and in them and giving them a sense of positivity. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm also sure that at the same time, sir would assist us a lot in helping our students work abroad in the Gulf nations with better placement opportunities. Thank you so much. Once again, Shokran. Shokran, sir. Shokran, ma'am. Thank you.
Let me begin by saying that it's been a privilege to us, and most importantly, I am very thankful to Dr. Mohammad Buheji, founder of International Institute of Inspiration and Economy, for visiting us. I also thank Dr. Dania Abdullah Ahmed as our guest of honor. I am sure the students and teachers from our institute will join me to thank each of our guests for visiting our institute. I note too that the assistance from Dr. Mohammad Buheji and Dr. Dania Ahmed will be as a supplement to boost our students' confidence and guide them accordingly. With this, I would like to conclude my speech, and once again, a very warm welcome to Dr. Mohammad Buheji and Dr. Dania Ahmed. Thank you.
Thank you.
At last, a heartful of thanks to our specially invited guests, Mr. Mohammad Buheji and Dr. Doina Ahmed Abdullah, for taking their precious time out and came here and gracing the occasion with their parents. In the eve, I just want to thank everyone for being a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Thank you.